I'm joined by Professor Roy Green from the University of Technology, Sydney. He's also the author of the ICN report as we celebrate 40 years of ICN here in Australia. Professor Green, firstly, what is it like to be here tonight celebrating ICN and celebrating small business?
Oh, it's a tremendous celebration of 40 years of the Industry Capability Network. It's an extraordinary longevity for any policy program, particularly a program that is designed to integrate small business into large and small projects, private and public, around Australia that might otherwise go to suppliers from elsewhere, but it provides small business and some larger firms as well with the opportunity to bid in a fair and constructive way for these very important contracts.
How do you see the current landscape when it comes to small business and them having a real voice in this country?
Well, small business has it tough, as we know, and in particular because of the commodity boom over the last few years, a lot of our manufacturing in particular was hollowed out due to the high dollar, and manufacturers in particular have had a big task to get their way back into industrial policy and into really the economic life of this country. We are now number 93 on the Harvard Atlas of Economic Complexity, which measures the diversity and research intensity of our export mix. In other words, manufacturing doesn't have much of a presence compared with the export of unprocessed raw materials, particularly iron ore and coal. And we have to ask ourselves, what would happen if those export markets disappeared? Certainly coal will, and iron ore is also precarious. What would replace them? Where would the value come from? And a lot of that comes back to having knowledge-intensive, competitive manufacturing industry. Not just manufacturing industry of the past, mass production industries, but a lot of specialized manufacturers that can find a way into niches in global markets and value chains.
Professor Green, with all the research that you have done when it comes to small business and obviously the Australian economy in general, do you think that small business there's a lot more opportunity coming post-pandemic? Do you think there's untapped opportunities that perhaps ICN is spearheading for small business?
Well, we missed the opportunity to take advantage of the commodity boom, which brought great windfall gains to Australia, but we used it for a consumption boom rather than investment. We now have another big chance, and that is provided by the net zero opportunity, the transition to net zero as we change our energy mix. That's going to lead to some huge projects. They're going to involve hydrogen, they're going to involve batteries, they're going to involve solar, transmission grids, energy storage. All of those projects will provide opportunities for innovative small and medium businesses working in collaboration with our tremendous researchers in Australia's universities and in CSIRO. This is an opportunity that won't necessarily come again, so we have to take advantage of it now.
Excellent. Well, Professor Green, thank you so much for being here tonight, but thank you for all your research that you have conducted and your support of small business and indeed ICN.
Thank you for the discussion.
Pleasure. Thank you.